Hello, I am just showing off the inchies that I made. Basically, this is how I set it up. I get everything ready to go, cut out, set out. I glued the labels to the back of the chipboard, and to make sure they dried flat, I put them under bondage, a little bit of glass. I then went ahead and glued the burlap and the zipper to the inchy and added a bit of rick rack so that it was, bordered, and added the black in. Everybody went under bondage, make sure they glued flat because gotta have it flat. And this is what they look like when their first stage is done. I need now to add a bit of lace to the corner, so I glued that on, and using shrinky dink material I made some spools and added thread to them, and this is what all of it looks like so far. And every spool needs a needle, so I threaded some needles to add to it. And I also wanted to add some buttons because it's a sewing three, so I added buttons with some string. And now I got all the pins added, the needles, etc., and cut them off so nobody get poked. This is what they all look like when they're getting ready to glue on. And finally, this is what they look like in the finished stages. I like to do packaging, so I'm adding some packaging to it. This is the labels that I'll be putting on the little plastic bags I'll put the inchies in. And here they are all folded and distressed and ready to go. Here I'm adding the inchies to the bag. I stapled them and added a little heart to cover the staple, and this is what they look like ready to go. I wanted to put them on a tag so they're a little bigger to ship with, so I added my information and some Tim Holtz craft paper, and once those were distressed, I glued them together to make it a little stiffer and added an eyelet and some twine to make it a real tag, quote unquote. And here's what they look like ready to go. These will go into a plastic bag, so I added a topper to them and distressed it and cut the ends off to fit. Here they are all scored and ready to go there. And lastly, I just added some scrappy tape to the back of the inchy bag, and I'll be placing them onto the tags so they all look like this. And once this is done, they go into a bag, I add the toppers, and voila, that would be it.